All right, Don. So, big moment here. Obviously, a big career, but you, big, big moment here. You've had a big career, but you mentioned this was one of the best moments. Talk to us how it felt standing up on that stage, seeing the crowd of people giving you a standing ovation for your fantastic work.
I tell you what, it was pretty impressive. I was shocked when, hell, they stood up and gave me a standing ovation. Never had anybody do that except for the police force, and they kind of coming and kicking my door down, aiming guns at me. I thought, wow, they
You talked a lot about the changes that have happened in MMA, from the women coming in to the pay raises that everybody has these days. What's the biggest change, in your opinion, in MMA these days?
it's got to be women fighters. I mean, it's fantastic. Everybody's getting paid good. I think it's great, and they earn every penny of it. They work their butts off. And then the women fighters, I used to be against it, and I thought women should be delivering my drinks to me, and cooking my dinner. Hell, these women are tough. They're better athletes, fight better than some of the guys on like last night. The best fight there was the women.
Curiosity's sake, who's your favorite female fighter, one that really stands out to you right now?
Oh hell, Sarah McMahon's tough. Paige Van Zant's tough. Holly Holm's tough. Man, Holly is an amazing athlete. I was shocked when she got caught in the choke, but.
Just as recent as a year ago, it seemed like this moment wouldn't come. I mean, what was it like when you said you were sitting around watching it? What was that moment like when you actually kind of realized that, oh my gosh, this actually is me?
I thought somebody was pulling my leg. I really thought, all right, is this April 1st or what the hell is going on here? And first I was upset. Oh, God damn it, nobody called me, so I got mad, and then I started laughing. And Evans called me up laughing his butt off, and Bill Goldberg was the first one to call me and give me congratulations. And then after that, my phone just blew up. Everybody's real thrilled.
What was your process of changing your mind about women's MMA? Was there one particular fight or one particular situation that kind of made you change your mind?
No, it just happened over time. The guys got softer and the women got harder. They put on better fights. And so, being an athlete my whole life, I appreciate athleticism, and I appreciate somebody who sticks in there and goes after it. And the women are, and it's impressive the way they're going after it. They're fighting like we did back in the 90s.
Speaking of last night, Brock Lesnar defeated Mark Hunt. It was an interesting performance. A lot of people expect Hunt to beat him. What was your take on the fight?
I thought Hunt was going to kick his head off, but Lesnar did a great job. He did a smart fight. It wasn't a very exciting fight. I mean, he took him down and held him down, protected himself, but it was strategically intelligent to do it that way.
Some people thinking he might have another shot at UFC champion. Do you think he's got what it takes to be the champion again?
Sure he does. He's a hard worker. He's a great athlete, phenomenal athlete. It's just going to be interesting to see how he gets past the drug test,
Now that the UFC days are behind you, what's the day-to-day life like of Don Frye?
Oh, man. I do a lot of horse shit shoveling out there at the barn, and go out there and move a hay bale over and shovel some poop and feed them, and then it's just little tedious work, clean up a saddle here or there. So have a lot of fun. I enjoy the horses. And then the dogs attack me while I'm doing it, so that's always fun.
Does anyone ever recognize you in town and say, hey, there goes the Predator?
About 10, 15 years ago, my wife, Molly, and I were going through the airport, and we stopped to buy something at one of the stores, and the gal said, aren't you Don Frye? And I said, yeah. She said, I didn't recognize you with your clothes on. Honey, I've never seen this woman before in my life, She said, oh, I'm in the fight,
It's just a cap of a great ride here, Don. Getting everything you've been through, Pride, UFC, then pro wrestling, now getting the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's a pinnacle. I mean, where do you go from here? Might as well fold up my tent and die. I mean, shit, I'm done.
That may have been one of the funniest stories I've heard, too, about what got you into it, too. You say you got kicked in the head by a horse and figured I could take a few punches, huh?
I mean, after that, you can do anything. You feel like Superman.
You were one of the first really well-rounded guys to fight down in the UFC, judo, boxing, wrestling. Who do you like now? Who do you think is one of the more well-rounded guys now that's a star in the UFC?
Demetrius Johnson's a great fighter. Everybody loves McGregor. You know, McGregor and Diaz brothers. Diaz brothers are fantastic. You know, I'm glad they finally got their shot at it. You know, because it's funny because they're like a mass of walking scar tissue. You know, I mean, you just say the word fight and they start bleeding. And they're great athletes, and they always come to bring it. They come to fight, and they're always in top condition.
Thanks, Don. Thank you very much.
Thanks.